Hello everyone, this is Gonzo, and welcome back to the Skyblock series. We're about to go to, well, about to try to go to the nether. It depends on a few things. That's how quickly the wood will burn to light the portal. Because I've done this before, very briefly, just to see what the world would be like. And it's quite difficult to get the lava to burn wood. It's actually kind of frustrating, but we'll give it a go. Kind of need to get the stuff that's in the nether, so let's see. Take this, and also this. So we're going to need to grab the the lava from the back of this thing. And I always forget where it is. It's under this? Yes. Okay. Right. So I've gathered a few things as well in the meantime. We've been getting lots of snow, because I'm going to use this to build the hostile mob system. Snow seems to be the best block to get hold of quickly, so it's definitely going to be sort of one of my primary building blocks here. Stone is good, but at the same time it's kind of awkward to get, because every time you break a block there's a chance it'll get destroyed as well. So let's see, if we just leave this like that. It should burn. You'd think that it would burn quite quickly because that's wood and that's molten rock, but nah. It's not how it works. So we're going to leave that for a while. I'll probably not even notice that it's lit and I'll run past it a few times, but yeah, so I've built that separate island just to keep the sound down, and I'm going to expand it a little bit as well, just so it looks cool and, you know, not everything's collected in the same place. So when we've gone there and got the gear together, we'll start building the mob system, because we're going to need the infinite water streams for all of the water. I'm going to build the sort of storage room mob system island out this way, and that's going to be probably one of the bigger islands out as well. And then there'll be a separate island for farming, like melons, pumpkins, cactuses, and probably a separate island still for trees, so that the whole thing could be dedicated to just a tree farm. It's going to be 9 trees in total for that, with I think, oh, there'll be a 4-block space in between each dirt block. Come on. It's not going to happen, is it? Just because I'm looking? Nope. Okay, well, I'm smelting down some more smooth stone for building the island itself, so I'm just going to AFK for a little while, maybe gather a few resources and, you know, pick a few things up, wait for that to light, and then we'll come back. Now that the portal's lit, we can just grab all of the gear from in here. It's not a very big island. I have taken a peek before. It's just a little glowstone island in here with another chest, which so I don't know why it does that. Yeah, we'll come back for this glowstone later on. Oh, I forgot mushrooms. Yeah, we'll get the glowstone later on. Yeah, so the style for the world that I'm going to build obviously is going to be floating islands, because that's what you've got to do with a skyblock. If you've been around with this channel before or seen the old content from this channel, you'll know that I'm no stranger to floating islands. I've done them in the past, very large floating islands in the past, from the maximum capability server. That was kind of difficult to do, because that was a ridiculously big island. Probably not going to go that big for this world. I'd rather make loads of smaller islands to have more sort of unique purposes to them. So this will be our central hub island, then this will be like the nether portal island and things like that. I'm sorry if you can hear the dogs barking in the background as well. He's probably fighting with the what's it, a French bulldog, I think. It's a Springer Spaniel versus the French bulldog. They do that a lot, and it's very loud and quite annoying. But anyway, yeah, this is where the main island's going to go. We're going to build it out and have the storage room and the hostile mob system there. Then this central island is going to be sort of more of a grassy sort of hub. It's not really going to be anything unique on here, just grass, which means we'll get passive mobs spawning, but in very small quantities, but we'll get them spawning, so that we can then make farms and have various different kinds of meat. We can also get meat, or chickens, I should say, from the hostile mob system, because small zombies can spawn, or baby zombies can spawn riding chickens, and so you can get chickens from that. So we're just going to build out a wooden platform, sort of get an idea of the size of the island, where things will go. Because once I build this mob system, I'm not going to move it, because that's going to take way too long to do. So I'm just going to get it in a finalised position. Eventually, we can use the iron sort of armour and drops from the hostile mob system to build an iron golem farm using villagers. Now, to get villagers, we need to build a mob sorting system. We need to sort the witches and the zombie villagers from the system, and we need to have the witch throw a weakness potion at us, and then using hopefully the gold that we get, or the gold armor that we get from the mob system, to make golden apples, and then use the weakness and the golden apples to make villagers, and then eventually a villager farm, and then an iron farm, and then we can trade with the villagers and get. I'm sorry, I'm hand gesturing, which is why I was sitting in the chest for a little while there. Oh, that's strange. Why is it doing that? Yeah. Anyway, so we'll use the villagers for pretty much everything, because we'll get iron from it, we can get enchanted diamond tools from it. There's a lot you can do with them, and eventually maybe when I start running out of things to do or ideas with sort of the islands, we can bridge out to the mainland if there is one in this version. I think there is, but I haven't tested it, so that'll be something to look into. Because eventually, I mean, I'm not really going to go for the challenges. I'm going to do obviously as many of the in-game achievements as we can, but I'm not really going to bother with sticking to the actual sort of requirements of Skyblock. I'm just using Skyblock as a base for the actual world itself. But yeah, eventually we're going to have dedicated islands, one for the tree farm, and potatoes, carrots, wheat, that sort of thing, which you can get pretty much everything from the hostile mob system. That's where it all starts from, because zombies will drop iron and things like that. So if I lose the bucket, it's not a huge problem. Just have to, well, it is until the mob system's built, but when it's built, then it's not a problem, because we can just get infinite iron. Yeah, so I'm going to build this platform some more, and we're going to get a decent size going here, probably close to what the size of the island will actually be when it's done, and I'll get some more stone smelting down, and I'll grind out some more stone as well, just because I'm going to need to build the outline out of that, and eventually build underneath the island so they look proper. So I'll be back in just a second. So just a quick update. I just checked the time. This video is actually getting kind of long for what I want it to be, so I have to call it soon. We may not get this done this episode, but I'll build it off camera and show it off for the next one. I wrote down a list of the drops that I can actually get from this, and there's quite a lot of items. I mean, string, gunpowder, bones, arrows, flesh, redstone sticks, glowstone, bottles, sugar, iron, gold. Then there's armor, gold, iron, chain, diamond, possibly diamond. And there's tools and weapons, carrots, potatoes, and beetroot is in this patch as well. So there's a load of items I can get from this thing, and then from that can make more farms and expand things further. This island, I have changed my mind on keeping the island small. There's going to be quite a big one, so because this can be my main storage room, so I might as well go all in on this island just to get things looking good. So let's just drop down. And yeah, so this is what it's going to be like. We're going to have the two front doors. Eventually I'm going to build block duplicators to make enough glass to have a glass pillar going up and windows and everything. So I think they do work in this patch, but it's something I have to look into. If not, this will be solid snow, and we'll have windows which are made from fence posts. So it's not the end of the world. We're going to have like fortress style towers on this side, which will go up 2 stories high. Eventually we'll do mob processing on the second floor instead of right at the mouth, which is at the moment we're going to build the mob processing at the mouth of the mob system itself, and eventually move it down to the second floor so that we can sort them and process them, because I want sort of control with this system rather than just efficiency, because that already comes with being in a Skyblock world. So I want to get to work on the mob system itself. It's just a quick update to show you what's going on. And I'll show that off in the next episode, so I'm going to call it here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment if you've got any suggestions, and yeah, like I say, I'll see you in the next one.